Hi. I'm so excited to be back here again. And I really want to say thank you to everyone that has been subscribing to my YouTube channel. And, I love the fact that it's growing bit by bit. So today I'm going to talk about how to audit your page, your social media page. Everything about social media page, that means including the bio, the content, every single thing. It's going to be very comprehensive. I'm someone who loves being very detailed, and I think that's one of the things that I could say that is my strength. I love being detailed about my things, and I'm going to be teaching you every single thing you'll be knowing about auditing your page and content today. So let's get right into it. Now, when you want to start editing your content or your page, you need to first of all understand, why is this business online? Why is this brand online? What is their goal to be online? If you don't understand what their goal is, everything you'll be trying to do for the brand is going to be, it's not going to make sense. It's not going to make sense. So once you understand it, you're not going to start straight up with the bio. You're going to look at the bio. Going to look at their website. Yes, you have to audit their website, their landing pages. You are going to do it. I don't know why people like social media managers, I don't know. They feel like, okay, that's why I don't 100% call myself a social media manager. I am a strategist, because the work of a social media manager is just limited to just the page. And for me, I love going the extra mile and doing things. So I audit the website, I audit their marketing goals. Because if you are trying to grow the brand online, what is their marketing goal? There's a reason why they are online. They're not just online to just be posting. That is not, we are not page handlers, we are social media managers. So there's a reason why they are online, which is they have a marketing goal. Do you understand? That is the reason. Everything starts with marketing. The essence of you bringing the business online is because there is a marketing goal behind it. It's not just to start posting. So understand the marketing goal, check the marketing goal. Through this, through the marketing goal, the business goals, you can now properly use them as your lens to auditing the page. So to know what and what to be corrected, where to, and how to be able to position the brand well. So now, once you've done the bio, make sure that the bio states exactly what they are doing. It is very clear, and it should not be too worded, like word too much. A lot of things should be clumps there. No, it has to be very clear. Had a lot of keywords in your bio, had a lot of keywords, because those are the keywords that would help the business or the brand to rank. For instance, now when they are trying to look for, like, okay, let's say for instance now we have like a real estate company, they're trying to look for real estate. The page should pop up, which means that you should have a lot of real estate keywords in the bio. It is pretty real estate keywords. You can now say, okay, yes, this page is. So you need to make sure that their bio looks well. Now I'm focusing basically on Instagram today, right? After the bio, you look at the highlights. How does the highlight look like? There's a particular page I started managing. Before I started managing the page was looking so So after I took over, it started making sense. The positioning started positioning. It started looking like what I actually wanted it to be. Check the highlights. What are those things they are putting in the highlights? Make sure that when somebody is coming, that is how to make sure that your bio is looking like something that can convert your audience or your visitors. That when they are coming, they are seeing niceness in the bio. The bio is saying a lot about it. The contents are very clear. So once you check the highlights, make sure that it has like the about us, it has their key events, it has, FAQs, very important. They have FAQs. It has many things they need to know about the brand. I mean, like once they've come to the page, aside being in the website, because for me, whenever I'm trying to look for something, the first place my head is going to is the page, not the website. And that is how people does it. They try to check the page, then after the page, they cannot think about website. The page comes first. So once you've been able to, like, position it well, give it good highlights, you go straight to your what? To your links. The links. What are the links? How do they structure their links? Now, still with this page I was handling, when I checked it, so like, oh my god. So I had to create something like a landing page with like link tray to make sure that it looks so positioned. It looks like what they are doing, like they know what they are doing. So I was very intentional about positioning them well. So once you've been able to recognize, okay, this is how you want to position them, you know, give it the color. You know, color combination is very important. So make sure that you're using a consistent brand color. Make sure you know their brand color and it is very consistent in whatever you are trying to, you know, do for the brand. And then once you've done that, you go straight to your content. The content is very key. What are they posting there? What has been working? What hasn't been working? And this is where your knowledge about content analytics comes up. Is content analysis is like a very broad, it's very big. Before I could even understand it, but I'm glad that I think I'm becoming an expert in it because I've been able to use it to, you know, restructure how you cannot know what is going to work for the page if you don't have your content analytics. But if it's like it is a complete brand, a new page, you can start from your knowledge about, okay, what is supposed to be on this brand. Then you start testing. At that phase, you are testing a lot of content formats, content ideas. You are doing testing. In fact, the testing should even go for the next 3 months. Yes, for the next 3 months, you are testing, you are testing, you are testing, you are testing. But if it is a brand that you met, like they've already started posting, check what is working, what is not working. And when you are trying to understand this analytics, you're not looking at the views, the impressions, those are not needed. You're looking at the engagement, the likes, the followership, the profile visits, you know, you're looking at the comments, all the DMs, how are they being able to structure all this in very, 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 very important. So once you've been able to do this, like then work on the key message, right? What are you trying to press across? So after you've done like that is where everything comes in. So if you be able to work on that's how to audit a social media platform. Bio, you know, the bio, check the bio out, check the highlights, check the keywords, make sure you're putting a lot of keywords. Look at the hashtags. What are the kind of hashtags they are using? And you know, if it's that you're trying to audit like different platforms at the same time, look at the hashtag, compare it with your competitor. That's why you should have a competitor. So you use your competitor to not just your business goals and marketing goals, you also look at your competitors. So use your competitors as lens to, okay, what are they putting out there? You know, you've been able to judge from their lens. So what are you putting out there? Then how can we be able to do it here? So for instance, now this brand I'm talking about or this company I'm talking about, I have their competitors. I check their hashtags. What are the hashtags that I feel like they are working for them? How can we put it in our own? That is why the content strategy for different platforms, do you understand? They are all different. Yes, yes. You can have different content strategy, except you are trying to, you know, be even maybe you're trying to lazy around or you don't know how it is, but this is how it is. The social media strategy is one, but the content strategy can be splitted to different platforms. What is working for this platform might not be working for this platform. I hope you've been able to learn something amazing today on how to properly audit a social media platform. Thank you for always coming to watch. I hope to see you in my next video. See this. Bye. Social media manager has been amazing. I've really loved the fun that comes with being the social media manager. It has really helped me in my essence of confidence. It has helped me to be myself. Like I think social media management made me enjoy content, enjoy the idea of, you know, it can be strenuous sometimes, but enjoy the idea of producing content every day, not just for myself but for brands. I love content creation. I'm madly in love with it, and I'm glad that I'm able to use it, you know, to share my knowledge about content creation for not just social media manager, but for business owners and marketing strategies too would want to have like knowledge about social media, how social media works. Thank you for listening. See you in my next video. Ta-da!